Make some noise for Bret Ernst. What's up, Las Vegas? How's it going? Yeah, man. I always try not to drink, and it's been like 10 days without a drink, and it's the first time I've ever gambled sober, and I actually won. Been at the craps tables. So I'm gonna put it towards, I'm trying to buy a house fund. But I live in LA, so that's not gonna happen. That place sucks, man. Dude, I'm trying to buy a house, and you gotta make like $50 million to get like a 2-bedroom shitbox with no central AC. It's awful, man. It's so bad, I'm having like Midwest fantasies, Well, I watch those HD TV shows, they're always in like Ohio, Michigan. Those people are living. They got homes. Dude, I saw an episode of dude that like had like a 5-bedroom house on a lake and like a stay-at-home wife, and he was like a freaking manager of like a Johnny Rockets. I'm like, how's this even possible? Like, this dude's putting a pool in, and I don't even have a parking space. I went to breakfast in Ohio, okay? 2 people, all in, no bullshit. Coffee, juice, right? All in. I got the check. It was $9. Well, I was doing the LA math. I'm like, this has got to be a $40, $50. It was $9. Like, I thought the kid hooked me up. Like, no wonder why these people are fat. I'm just saying, a $9 breakfast, I just gave the kid a 20, like I was Sinatra. I figured I got off easy. I'm like, here you go, kid, keep the change, The kid couldn't believe, he quit his job. He's like, this is the most money I ever made. Now I get to add an extra garage on my 8-story home. And plus, there's too much to do in LA, man. Like, restaurants are always opening up. Like those trendy, expensive jerk-off places my wife likes to go to. That's what I hate about women. No, you guys always want to do shit. You know what I mean? You can't just sit home. I always want to go out. Women get bored. Not all women, just everyone I've ever dated and married. My wife's always bored, and I'm like supposed to entertain her. I don't know. She's always like, I'm bored. You never plan anything. Like, when the fuck did I become an event planner? And why is it my job to entertain you? I get bored. I don't bother you. I don't know what to tell you. Fucking learn to play Madden. You know what I mean? I'm never bored. No, they always open up, and they're like these douchey, trendy restaurants. Like, you see like the Food Network people. Stupid shit. Like that. Like there was one that she wanted to go to. It was an Italian fusion restaurant. I'm like, what the fuck are you fusing Italian with? We're fine. We don't need to be fused with anything. I don't mean to be an asshole, but we've been teaching you people how to eat for over 1 million years. Like, I'm pretty sure we got the food down. That's kind of our thing. And we may not be your number 1, but we're definitely in your top 2. So she wanted to go check out the restaurant. And I hate new places, like, because I'm paying for it. I like to know what I'm getting. Like, I like simple shit. Like, I could eat the same thing every day, like Subway. I could eat Subway every day. I'm a creature of habit. Like, I'm easy to kill. Like, if you want to clip me, just hang out at the Subway parking lot. I'll show up once a day. I'll be wearing this, Oh, and she loves going out with other couples, man. I fucking hate couples. If you're a couple, kill yourself. Dude, die slow. So awful. No guy likes going out with couples, getting kicked under the table. No guy guys, right? Like, you ever go out with another couple and you think you had a good time? Right? And then you get in the car and then you get this fucking report card on how you behaved the whole goddamn night. Because all they do, they just watch you and document everything. And I had no idea I was killing at the table. Everybody else liked me, you know what I mean? And I told her, I said, this is your fault. Don't bring me around people. I'm not good around people. No comic is good around regular people. Like, your conversations are boring. Like, I don't give a fuck about your kids. You know, oh, my kids started school today. Oh my God, they're growing up right between our eyes, or whatever the fuck you say. Let's talk politics, religion. Let's piss everybody off and walk the goddamn restaurant. So there's only, like, we have a go-to couple, okay? When she wants to couple up, I call him, it's my boy, right? Properly vetted. The wives met through us, and they know what pieces of shit we both are, so there's no, like, you know what I mean? And the wives get along, they love hanging out with each other. They both went to college. They're always exchanging books. What kind of dumb shit is that? I told my wife, that's all she does is read. I go, why the fuck are you reading all the time? That's why you're bored. You know what I mean? We got 58 streaming sites. What are you in the corner reading a book with the lights on, one light on, like an asshole? And whatever she reads, like it's that self-help shit, I gotta do it. That's the problem with women too, man. You guys are always evolving and growing and shit as people. It's annoying. You got stages you're always going, like, I'm guys have 2 stages, childhood and death. That's it. You know what I mean? I don't need to, I know who I've been since I was 6. I'm good. I don't need to grow. Everything. She'll read a book, I gotta do it. She'll watch a movie, a documentary, now I'm involved. Like she watched something on minimalism or some shit. I was on board with that, because it's apparently you don't spend, you cut your spending. So she's telling me about it. I said, oh, okay, I'm in. Yeah. Then she just threw all my shit out. So now the pressure's on, right? I got to plan the night. Call our go-to couple. I told them I'll make the reservation, and she's all excited now. She gets to wear shoes. It's like, ooh, this is nice. Women love ambiance. Look at this place. It's got lamps, and this is different. This is fun. They always do that. This is fun. Let's get a couple items. They always want to share. Let's get a couple items and let's share. You're like, fuck, man. Like why we gotta share? Hey, I got an idea, hon. Why don't we try this? How about you eat what the fuck you order? Right? And then let me eat what I order. You want to try that? And they don't really want to share. They just want you to order their other option and shit. Dude, women are shifty, man. They are, man. Those shifty bitches in here. Fucking, you get in our heads, man. You're like Hannibal Lecter. You make us do shit. Like, I knew what I wanted going into the damn restaurant, right? Because I checked the menu when she was in the shower. You ever do that? Right? So you know, like, how much everything's gonna be. Like, she's in there. I'm like, what the? By the way, if you own a restaurant, put the prices on the menu online, okay? Are we all in agreement? Yeah. It doesn't make you appear to be fancier. And if there's no prices on the menu, just stay home, dude. They're gonna kill you. So I wanted the clam sauce. I saw it on the menu. I said, this is how I gauge a good Italian place. I'll get the clams. But women, you get in the head. Because we're walking in. She's like, what are you gonna get, the clam sauce? I'm like, yeah. But you always get the clam sauce. Why don't you get something different? I'm like, no, I'm paying for the meal. I'd like to get white clam sauce. But what about a puttanesca? You like puttanesca? I don't want puttanesca. So I'm eating a puttanesca now. And the other thing is, I can't even eat it the way it comes, right? We always got to modify, like, the food. Because she has issues with food. Not even, like, allergies. Like, issues, weird shit. Like, personal vendettas. Like certain textures gross her out. right? Like, she don't eat black olives because they're spongy. I'm like, how the fuck are you Italian? You don't eat black olives. You're an embarrassment to your people, yourself, your family. She disrespected the puttanesca. It was sad. It was all capers. But she does it, man. I don't know how they do it, man. Even things for me, they make it for them. Like, I had a birthday in May, right? Which I forgot about. I don't care. It was May 4th. And I hate that shit, too, when nerds are like, May the 4th be with you. Hey, nerd, I was born before Star Wars, all right? Fucking nerd. So she starts to plan my birthday. I didn't remember it was my birthday. But she calls me. She's like, what do you want to do next week? I'm like, for what? She's like, it's your birthday. I'm like, damn, right? Then I was like, I don't know. I don't really want to do anything. She's like, we got to do something. I'm like, all right, well, the new Avengers movie came out. Let's just go get a pizza and see the Avengers movie. She goes, what are you, 12? I go, okay. How about this, hon? Why don't you just tell me what you want to do for my birthday, and I'll do it. Well, there's this new restaurant I wanted to try that I know you're not gonna like. Dude, she bought herself an outfit for my birthday. And you're like, thank you. It's just what they do. So now we're walking in the restaurant, right? And she's all happy. I planned everything. I'm feeling good. I see my boy. I'm like, yo, what's up? He's like, hey, but he's got a look on his face like, I'm sorry. Right? I'm looking at him. Then I look to the right, and there's another couple at the table, uninvited. I made the reservation for 4, right? Who are these people, right? Now I start getting nervous. Now, I don't get nervous. I've been in holding cells. I've spoken in front of thousands of people. I see a new couple, I start getting the diarrhea gurglies, right? Because now I know she's gonna be watching me, and I gotta pretend to be some other dude she's never met, right? And they were like this young hipster millennial couple, right? Which, by the way, I just want to go on record. I like millennials. Everybody's always shitting on them. I'm like, leave them alone, okay? First of all, they're your fucking kids, all right? Everybody's always like, millennials suck. Well, you're the ones that fucking raised them. You know what I mean? Maybe if you're getting Ritalin and Prozac at 10, they know how to chalk up an L. And millennials, just for the record, we all suck. After the World War II generation, America just takes a nosedive. Like my generation, I don't even know what I am. Whatever the fuck Eminem is. Okay, what did we do? We didn't storm Normandy. What did we do? What, the East Coast, West Coast rap war? Is that our claim to fame? And that's another thing. If you're in your 40s and 30s, late 30s, stop commenting on what the music the kids are listening to. All right? Our music sucked too. Stop acting like all of our shit was dope. Yeah, fucking Rico Suave, he was phenomenal, wasn't he? Yeah, Milli Vanilli, remember them? They weren't even singing. Yeah, the baby boomers are the worst. It's like, what are you on, your third marriage? Oh, yeah, thanks for cocaine and AIDS. We really appreciate that as a nation. Thanks for buying homes you don't need and flipping them for a profit, creating a market that never existed. So now I gotta move to Ohio to live like a person. And they're the new old, right? Right? They're the new old. They're up at the bat now, you know, to go see the big guy. We're on deck. I'm on deck, warming up. But you guys got a lot of balls, because you guys are commenting on all the younger, like, these kids today are awful. It's like, bitch, you forget, we got footage of you, okay? I don't know, you ever see those Woodstock videos where they're all just fucked up? You know what I mean? And they're rolling around in mud, living in communes, clipping each other. You guys created STDs that never existed, right? You double-fisted dicks with flowers in your hair and doing lines of blow at Studio 54. And now you're like, these kids really need to pull their pants up. But I will say this, millennials, okay? I do hate hipsters. And that's the mark on your soul, okay? You gotta own that, and that's what's gonna keep you out of heaven. If you're a hipster and you're in here, I hope your scarf gets caught in the spokes of your bike and breaks your fucking neck. You jerk off. I can't stand you. You're just a bunch of jerk off rich white kids that move into bad neighborhoods and then you act like you're from that neighborhood, right? And then you ruin the bad neighborhood. How much coffee you gonna drink? But that's what I'm having dinner with, the fucking hipster couple. Dude's name was Kevin. He's a bitch ass dude, man. Just full hipster regalia, had the beard, the flannel, the $400 work boots, even though he's never grouted a fucking thing in his life. He had a scarf on. Looked like he was gonna go hunting. That's the other thing. You can't dress like a hunter if you're a vegan and afraid of guns. Bitch ass Kevin. Fucking, they had his little angry white girlfriend. You ever see a little mousy 20-something white chick with glasses? She's like, I'm mad, I'm a white girl. Yeah. You know what I mean? A little white feminist chick. By the way, when did white girls with glasses become the new oppressed minority? Anybody get that memo? She was awful. I think her name was Phil. Just a terrible person. She looked like Mo Green from The Godfather. She did. She had big ass glasses, the fucking Mo Green hair. I pissed her off right out the gate. Well, she was from New Zealand, and I had said Australia. Like, who the fuck cares? Like, because she's like, hello, right? You know, they talk. And I'm like, oh, I go, hey, nice to meet you. You know, are you from Australia? I toured there a lot. She's like, oh, God, I'm from New Zealand. Ugh. It's so annoying how, like, Americans don't know geometry, whatever the fuck it is. And I'm like, that's not how you greet somebody. You know what I mean? That's like toxic shit. And that's another thing. If you're from an ethnic group where we could guess wrong, just fucking take it on the chin. Stop acting like a little bitch about it. You know what I mean? You ever piss some people off? Like, I don't know. Like, you ever call somebody the wrong Asian, they want to stab you? I don't know. Like, oh, are you from Mexico? I'm from fucking El Salvador. Like, how the fuck am I supposed to know? Are you from India? I'm from Pakistan. Like, all right. Jesus Christ. By the way, I did Google it. India and Pakistan, they're two different countries, two different cultures. But if you 23andMe them, they're 100% same fucking DNA. I mean 100%. They were just a group of people that were here, then half of them decided to move over here. So I'm right. And by the way, that doesn't make me racist. I'm just ignorant. You know what I mean? Like, I love whatever you are, but if it means that much to you, just tell me and we can move on. Dinner was awful. And then bitch ass Kevin, he just kept talking about wine the whole time. You know how hipsters are like into one thing and that's all they do? He's like, oh, this is a good rosé. You know, we could pair this with a 1979 fucking Matt LeBlanc or whatever. Swishing around like a bitch, like a hoe. And I live out in like Agora Hills, which is like near some vineyards or some shit. Right? And then bitch ass Kevin was selling out because he's like, oh, you live over there? Do you and your wife go wine tasting? My wife's like, no. I'm like, bitch ass Kevin, what are you doing? Just so annoying, man. And I fuck words up a lot, right? I mess up a lot, man, because I stutter, which now you'll pick up on. Hey, here's the thing. Everybody always thinks I'm angry, but I have to talk aggressive, so I'm not like, duh, 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 like a dick. And plus the fact that my eyebrows weigh about 9,000 pounds doesn't help the situation, right? So as he's talking, I know the word I want to say, but it comes out wrong, right? So as he keeps talking about the wine, I go to him, I go, you know a lot about a wine. I mean, what are you, a Somalian, right? And I knew I messed it up. By the way, you ever feel your wife's embarrassment? You ever feel it? Right? You ever just feel it? You're like, oh shit. It's pulling you. She's like, I almost said a Somalian again. It's a sommelier. And I'm like, well, you knew what I meant. And he just kept talking about the wine. Finally, I said, dude, just order a bottle, man. I said, I don't even like wine, okay? And he was like, but you're Italian, you don't drink wine? I go, actually, I'm Sicilian. And Sicily's an island. That's not even part of Italy. And you should know the difference. Yeah, who the fuck cares? I told him, I said, I don't like wine. It tastes like pennies to me. You know? I grew up with the two shitty jugs on the table with the guy's face on it. I don't know. That's the other thing I hate. You ever meet people that travel? Fucking nobody cares. You ever meet, they always tell you their little adventures and shit. Nobody gives a fuck. Bitch ass Kevin. No, you. By the way, it's so stupid. Like if you went to college and you read and you travel, you're a dick. But if you grew up in 1 square mile, you're good. Nah, it's just annoying because, you know, they always have to start the story off with like, you haven't lived. Like, you haven't lived till you've had baba ganoush on the Mediterranean. It's like, bitch, you haven't lived till you had my grandmother's gravy on a Sunday. I'll put that shit up against your baba ganoush, bitch ass Kevin. And that's the other thing with like rich kids, especially rich white kids. They like to go to countries where they don't belong, right? Like they love to do work and help people. They just show up. Hi, our parents have money, so we're gonna try and help you guys. And they mean well, but it's like, relax, just stay in your fucking lane, you know? They do, because, you know, they don't struggle, so the parents are like, you need to go see people struggle so you know what it's like. That's not how that works, right? You can't watch somebody starve and think you missed a meal. You know what I mean? Like just because I watch ER doesn't make me a fucking surgeon. So they're always telling you about their little adventures and shit, right? Bitch ass Kevin was like, yeah, you know, we went to Darfur, right? Me and Phil, when we graduated from college, our parents gave us like a year off so we can backpack through wherever the fuck Darfur is. And we really like learned a lot about how other people struggle, and you haven't lived till you've seen other people die. Like, you haven't lived till you put a ski mask on and try to make rent, bitch ass Kevin. You haven't lived till you spent the night in a bush for 17 hours trying not to move. Talking to God, like, hey, dear God, I know I haven't talked to you since football season, okay? But you know I'm a good person. I'll give it all back, I promise. With that fucking, the radio, the shibada, habada. I hate that noise. And this shit going on. My wife hates that I call him bitch ass Kevin. Like, she's all impressed with his bullshit. She's like, what makes him a bitch ass? Why? Because he went to college and reads and has his parents? I'm like, yeah. He was just a suspect dude, man. Any guy knows what I'm talking about. Like, you sit across from dudes, you know. Like, you know, there's a dude that would press charges and shit. You know what I mean? Like, he's the type of dude that would, like, use the steps to get in a pool. Bitch ass Kevin. Fucking hoe. Bring a sweater to the movies and shit because he gets chilly. Bitch ass. No. Bitch ass Kevin has sex with the lights off and shit because he's got body issues. Fucking hoe. He underlines words and greeting cards and shit just for the emphasis. Bitch ass Kevin. He's staying sideways in pictures. He saves the wrapping paper. Fuck that bitch. He can sleep while his girl drives. By the way, ladies, if you're married, it doesn't count. If you're married, both of you are hoping you die. But ladies, if you're dating a dude and for some reason you end up driving and he's fucking snuggling, whatever, cut that motherfucker. That dude is gonna let you die in any scenario. He does not have your well-being in mind. If any more pop in my head while we're going. All right, so now the check comes. And I have to pay, by the way, because my buddy paid last time we went out. And ladies, there's a little charade that goes on. That like my buddy knows I paid, but he's reaching his pocket looking at me going, motherfucker, right? And I'm not gonna have bitch ass Kevin pay with Phil. You know, they're kids. It was awful. That check was awful. It was the worst. I don't even want to tell you how much it was. I'm just gonna let you know I missed a car payment and I left starving. Well, bitch ass Kevin's wine and they were ordering it's a caricature plate or whatever. It was like a block of wood with like a prosciutto. It had buffalo mozzarella. Had 5 olives. I got to eat 2. I forget what it's called. What is it? Charcuteries? Charcuterie? That fucking thing. Dude, I was gonna, honestly, it was like $70. I was gonna just take home the block of wood. So now we get in the car, okay? I picked up, oh, by the way, when the check dropped, the feminist chick, yeah, it's pretty convenient. Phil didn't reach in her fucking wallet once. So, her chain wallet, she didn't open her chain wallet once. All right, so now we get in the car, and I thought the night went great, right? I had to pick the check up. I planned it, right? And in my mind, I thought it went so good that, like, I thought my wife would just take my root out right there and just shine me up. You know what I mean? Like, I'm all happy and shit. Like, I'm waiting for my accolades. I'm like, hey. I'm like, we had a good time tonight, didn't we? I mean, the restaurant was okay. I wish I could have ate the food the way it comes, but, you know, whatever, as long as you're happy, you know? Then they give you the look like, you think? You really think we had a good time tonight? Yeah? No? Honey, what's wrong? I could tell by your tone. Something's bothering me. You know, you really don't know? Are you serious? You really don't know what you did? Then here comes the fucking report card. First of all, let's just start with how you eat, okay? We are in a nice restaurant for once. You have your face in the plate, you're shoveling food in your mouth, you sweat, it's disgusting. And the things you say, you don't even just, do you even hear what comes out of your mouth? I'm like, look, I knew I messed up with the Somalian shit. I'm not even talking about that. I go, well, what did I say wrong? Your best friend said he gained weight, and you said, yeah, you did, you fat fuck. You look like you ate your old self. Now, why would you say that to him? I go, because he's a fat animal, and he kept eating all the tapas, or whatever that shit's called. And he's my best friend. That's what men do. Ladies, that's what men do. That's how we bond. You understand? We argue, we bond. I try to explain that to my wife, right? Like, we shit on each other. Like, if you have a physical disability, shitty job, that becomes your nickname. You know what I mean? Like, guys are bonding when we're making fun of each other. So when we're in each other's face, we shit on each other, but when we're gone is when you talk your boy up. See, women... That's why you got no friends. So I'm like, baby, you know we make fun of each other. That's what we do. I mean, you kept calling me Joaquin Phoenix. But, you know, it's just fun. It's why you should do that on your own time, okay? We're in a nice restaurant for once. It was fucking embarrassing. Did you see his wife's face when you said that? And that's the other thing. When we don't know what you're talking about, you like to trump charges up. I'm like, what are you talking about? She looked like she was gonna cry. There was an old couple next to us. She heard you say that. She almost choked on her food and died, the old lady. The waiter was afraid of you because all you do is yell when you talk so you don't stutter. I'm just over all of it. And then she stares at the window, all dramatic and shit. And as a guy, you're like, what the fuck just happened? And they're all like over dramatic. You ever see them with the fucking face? They're always... Like you can hear the music in their head. With that face. You ever see the face? That why did I choose him face? That I could have done so much better than a 40-something-year-old stuttering, yelling, unibrow comedian face. And ladies, when you're in that zone, when you're in the passenger seat, you know, we're afraid of you, okay? Because we know it's not over. We just know you're just coiled, ready to strike at us, you know? So we're just sitting there, because we know whatever happens now on the ride home, whatever it is, it could rain. But because we're behind the wheel, it's our fault. Like, you know, you could hit traffic. I told you not to go this way. I'm like, no, you didn't. I'm following the app. You ever hit a pothole? They exaggerate the fuck out of that. You ever been driving, hit a pothole? They're like, oh my God, how do you drive? I'm like, it's a pothole. What do you want me to do? Want me to pull over and fill the goddamn pothole? They just make shit up. It's because your radio's loud. You're like, what the fuck's I gotta do with your shitty peripheral vision? And my wife always says, you know what? This is over, okay? And we're never going out again. This night did not go the way I imagined it would. And that's another thing. Stop imagining shit. God damn it, women, you're so creative. You imagine yourself out of happiness. You do. Whenever my wife's going, she creates the recreational fantasy in her head, and you're gonna be disappointed because it's not real. Sure, you had a little fantasy about Vegas, and then the fucking reality kicked in, didn't it? It's not as romantic as you thought it would. You're not gonna be frolicking in front of the fountains or whatever the fuck you're gonna do. You're gonna be staggering through there playing the nickel slots, almost broke. Just let reality happen. Women you're very creative, man. That's why they'd rather read porn than watch it. And I'm not saying there's not women who don't like porn. I'm just saying there's no dudes that are rubbing one out to romance novels. Okay? We don't have that capability. Like, there's no guy at home going, and then the faceless stranger came to the door. Was that the man I saw earlier at the mall? How did he find me? How did he know where I lived? He rang the doorbell and it was raining out, but I was nervous. But I opened the door anyways. I was so scared, but yet excited. And then I ran towards the door, but tripped and fell in his arms. Did I mean to trip? And then he kissed me and... It's like, get the fuck out of here. Dude, your levels of creativity, man, is just insane. Like, I literally see my wife's thoughts when we're going somewhere. She gets all excited and I can see her thoughts just... I can see her creating. You ever let a balloon go? You ever watch a balloon? And it goes like that. The thoughts start grounded and they go all the way over there. Like, I had a gig in Hawaii, right? So I got booked. It was a private corporate gig. So I'd say, yeah, I'll take my wife to like cool places. So I'm like, babe, why don't you come with me? We'll make a little vacation out of it. It'll be fun. I'll break even, but whatever. You could... You could put that on the list of things I plan that you'll forget about a month from now. But she gets all excited. Oh my God, that'll be great. We can have drinks by the pool. We can rent a boat. We can solve mysteries. I'm like, where are you going? Then she went shopping. She had to buy us outfits for Hawaii. She bought us matching white outfits. Like, we're there 2 days. What are we doing? I don't know what was going on in the Hawaii fantasy. I don't know if she thought we'd be like horseback riding together on the beach or making out as the waves came in. We just walked around Maui looking like we worked at the Cheesecake Factory. Like we were... She's always buying shit for these these... Like, my wife has this imaginary dinner party fantasy she's always buying shit for. She's always buying stuff for this imaginary dinner party we're never gonna have. She'll come home with serving trays. This would be great, if people came over, we could serve everybody. And I'm like, nobody's coming over. We got a 2-bedroom condo. She bought a punch bowl. We don't even have room for it. It just sits on top of the refrigerator. It's got mail in it. But, I'm glad she bought it. In case we have a prom, we're good. In case the sock hop breaks out, we got the fucking punch bowl. By the way, I don't know who the fuck TJ Maxx is, but that dude needs to end up missing. I fucking hate that dude. Someone needs to end his life. That's my wife, that Sunday, that's my wife's idea of saving money, by the way, is just buying shit we don't need at a really good price. So it's a Sunday, I'm hanging out, she's like, I'm gonna go out for a while. I'm like, go ahead, 3 hours later, she comes home with bags of shit. You're not gonna believe how much money I saved us. I'm like, that doesn't look like you saved us anything. But I don't want to ruin it for her because she's all amped up, you know what I mean? So I'm like, yay. And that gasses her up. She's like, oh my God, let me show you what I bought. And you're like, fuck, right? And now I got to sit there like a third grader and show and tell. And I got to hear the story behind every purchase. Why it looks like something we needed. Why we need it. Why we might need it. And I'm just sitting there. I just take solace in the fact of knowing she's probably going to take almost all of it back. You know that eating disorder where you eat a lot and you make yourself throw up? That's what TJ Maxx is to women. It's bulimic shopping. Just overshop and then return it all. Like, that makes them feel good, man. Same thing with talking to you. Nah, man, that's the problem with dudes, man. Like, we always want to solve their problems. A lot of times they just want to tell you the problem. They don't want you fucking telling them what to do with it. It makes them feel better. Like, I didn't realize that at first, because, why would that be the case? Because, it's very logical to talk with no point. But I realized it makes them feel good, you know? So me and my wife work something out. I said, if she's gonna tell me something, I'll say to her, listen, do you want me to help you with this problem? Or you just want to tell me about it? Because if you just want to tell me about it, I'll turn off my Scooby-Doo problem-solving skills. And I'll just let you go. She's like, I just want to tell you about it. And you're like, okay. And after she's done, she's like, oh my God, I feel so much better. Glad I could be here. Now, I know I know the solution. Don't say anything unless she asks. And she told me, she goes, it just makes me feel better. And I get that. Like, as a dude, you ever feel really tense and then you rub one out? You're like, oh God, I feel so much better. I can think clearer. That's what they're doing. They're just verbally jerking off all over you. So just fucking take the facial and shut the fuck up, you know? That's what, I'm serious. It's like a verbal bukkake. Just take the words, look them in the eyes. That's like we like it. Don't break eye contact with them and just let them fucking words all over your face. Then when they're done, just wipe the words off and, you know, go make them a sandwich. And it's hard for men to listen too, man. That's another problem that I feel bad for women. Well, we can't, listen, women, we can't do what you do. Like, women, you could do a lot of shit at once. We can't. We're just single focused, right? Like, most men are really good at one thing that makes them a lot of money, and we focus on one thing. Like, I'm trying to buy a house. I'm focused on that. So you girls could do everything all at once, and we can't. And I feel bad for my wife, because she'll be yelling at me, like, why do you take your socks off and leave them in little balls? What the hell is that? You can't just put them in the hamper? And I'm like, I don't know what you just said. I'm trying to buy a house. And she has a real job, man. You know, like, she gets up early. I don't even know what she does, to be honest with you. Now she's doing some computer. You ever have smart people tell you what they do, and you just zone the fuck out, like it's complicated? You know what I mean? Like, I like one-word job titles, like a teacher. I know what you do. It doesn't have to be explained. Let's move on, you know? Like a cop, a fireman, any of the village people. Now me, I work late, man. I get home 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. I can't sleep, you know? I don't fall asleep till like 4. She's getting up at like 4:30, right? Goes to work at like whatever time. I don't even know. But I'm sleeping, right? So she'll come up to me when she's about to go to work, and she'll be like, Brad, listen, I'm about to go to work, okay? Acknowledge I'm speaking to you. I'm like, you're about to go to work. Just fucking go. She's like, listen to me, okay? Listen. I just need you to do 2 things for me today. Please, that's it. Just 2. I've done 79 fucking things already this morning, okay? You gotta water the plant, Brett. We have 1 plant. You've killed 7. All right? And just take the clothes out of the wash and put them in the dryer. I already did the laundry. I got the fabric softener in there. I took the lint out of the dryer. Just put the clothes and just press the little button. That's all you have to do, okay? Now repeat what I just said to you. I'm like, you want me to water the plant and put the fucking clothes in the dryer? Go to work. I'm trying to buy a house. I left a note on the refrigerator, on the bathroom mirror, on the PlayStation, because you're fucking 11, and on the dog, okay? Just please do this for me, Brad. This is all I'm asking. She goes to work, right? 1 o'clock rolls around. I'm eating cereal. I've jerked off in every room. Got my gym clothes on. I was like, I'm gonna go to the gym, but nah, you know what? Let me get a game of Madden in. Clear my thoughts before I have to go to work at midnight. And I just start playing, right? And then I have no concept of time. I think everything's 15 minutes away. I have no concept. So I don't know if you've ever like lose track of time, but then you think you hear somebody coming home. Like you hear shoes. You're like, what? then you hear the keys as soon as you hear the keys in the door, now you just suddenly remember everything you were supposed to do. You hear the keys, I'm like, because you're like, oh shit, I gotta water the plant, right? So I just threw milk in the plant just to make sure it's moist. Then I run over to the dryer. We have the stackables, right? So I'm trying to get the clothes in, like in my mind, I can get the clothes in the dryer and dried before the door opens. And she hears all the banging, right? So as the door's opening, she's like, are you fucking kidding me? And I'm just standing there like a dick. I go right to the lie, you know. Power's been off all day. Come on, babe. Please, I've been on the phone with the company, electric company, all fucking day, man. Car hit a transformer, Optimus Prime, he's dead. She's like, nah, the power hasn't been off. I'm like, just calm down. They hate when you tell them to relax or, like, don't you fucking tell me to relax. I'm like, well, then what word can I use to stop this? I don't know what other word. Then she just stares at me and she goes to walk in the other room. And you ever follow them? Because you're trying to think of other shit to say like you're scared. I'm just following her going, motherfucker, right? And then she walks in and she's staring at me and she takes her hand and she, like a cop, she hot hoods the PlayStation. She puts her hand on top of the PlayStation. Like, the power's been off all day. By the way, you could fry eggs on that motherfucker if you've been. I'm like, God damn it. This is why you shouldn't read. And not to mention, too, you have to fuck us. That's gotta suck, ladies. To have some big hairy animal on top of you. Ugh. Men are disgusting. We are. Women, you know how beautiful you are. You see beauty in other women. Men are gross. That's why you always have to settle. You ever see? Well, women always have to find something attractive in the mess. Like, you ever hear what some of the shit women find attractive? Like, it's funny to me. Like, a girl will be like, I'm a sucker for nice hands. Yeah, because all of this sucks. If a guy has nice elbows, I'm all over it. Yeah, women's bodies are phenomenal, man. Because you're all we care about. That's all men care about. We don't buy shoes, nothing. Nothing makes us happier than a vagine. Nothing. We just walk around the casino. You're just fucking dizzy and... No, I was saying, though, that's the other thing with women, too. Because not only do you have to fuck us, you got to put up with our weird shit. You know, we always try and get you to do some weird shit that we, like, rub one out to when we were 12. You know? And all women have had this happen to them. We're like, you know, because we wait till your little guard's down. You know, we've been clipping for a while. You're like, you know, I like hanging out with you. She's like, you do? Really? I'm like, yeah, you're cool. She's like, oh, I like hanging out with you as well. And you're like, yeah. Do me a favor. They're like, what do you want me to do? Put your heels on and get up against the wall like you're getting arrested. Why would you want me to do that? It's just, it'll make me happy. It's something I like, you know? I mean, okay, I guess, if that's what you want. You know they feel like a fucking idiot, but they're gonna do it for you anyways because they want to make you happy. And they're like, well, I mean, I guess, the shoes are nice, but I'm getting, like in the movies? Like I've never been arrested before. You mean like this? Is this what you're talking about? And then that's when I'm like, yeah, like that. Arch your back. Arch your back. Come here. Just hold that position. Don't move. We could just stare at that beautiful heart-shaped ass. That little avocado. I'll fucking kill everybody. Yeah, what do women get? There's not a woman in here that's like, honey, could you do me a favor? Could you put your work boots on and get up against the wall like you're getting arrested, like that time you got pulled over for drunk driving? Now, I just want to stare at that little back pussy you got growing right there. Oh, that's hot. Look at the way your back fat rolls over. Oh my God. Now turn around. Let me see that thumb you call a cock. Now I really want you just to get on top of me with your fucking baboon tits and then sweat all over me. And men are nuts too. We are. We're fucking crazy. I know I'm crazy. Well, I'm not good with the concept of like other dudes before me. Any other dude in here like this? Yeah, it's hard, man. I know I'm supposed to be okay with it. I'm just not, you know? Like, I don't like the idea that some dude was clipping my wife before me. And it's weird because I don't want my wife to be a virgin. I just didn't want her to have been with any other dudes before me. You ever run into somebody that your significant other used to clip and it makes everything all awkward? Like, you ever have those couples days where you're frolicking? Or, you know, because when you get together as a couple, it's you forget about it's us. It's always been about us, right? Now you're just into each other. You have those couple days where you're like frolicking in the mall, making wishes in the fountain and shit. She's like, what'd you wish for? Can't tell you or it won't come true. You know, it's just... And then you meet somebody like because you could tell by the way they greet each other that something happened, right? Like me and my wife were sampling shit at the food court. Here, try this. Some dude walks up. He's like, hey. She's like, hey. And then I'm like, motherfucker, right? And then you feel it. And you could tell by the way she says his name that she had told you about him before. Because she'd be like, oh, Brett, this is Jeffrey. Then you start going through her dick Rolodex in your head. But you don't want to look like that guy even though you are that guy. You know what I mean? So you're like, oh, hey, Jeffrey, how you doing, man? Nice to finally meet you. I heard a lot about you, you know? But in my head, I'm like, I'm going to fucking kill you, your family, her. Keep talking. Keep catching up. And they're just sitting there catching up. So he's like, so how have you been? She's like, well, how have you been? But in my mind, I hear, I fucked you. Yeah, you did. So now we get in the car, and now I'm the one. I'm quiet, though. I'm not saying, I'm just quiet. She's like, what? What are the odds, huh? I create conspiracies. Anybody else crazy? Because I know I'm a piece of shit, so in my mind, I'm like, what are the fucking odds that you're going to run into that guy in the food court at that exact moment? What do you think, I'm stupid? She's like, what the fuck are you talking about? That was right about the time you told me to go check on the prices for those sneakers. What do you think? Was I not supposed to be there? Was that the plan? You're fucking with the wrong guy, I'm telling you right now. I have a theory how I feel couples can work. I think if we stay out of the car together, I think we could last. Everything's in the car. That's why the marriages in Hollywood don't work. You're in traffic 4 hours a fucking day together. You hate each other. No, the two places that really fuck us is leaving the restaurant, because that's when the women bitch at us, and of course, trying to find a restaurant, which is, we all know, the woman's fault. Me and my wife found one a few weeks ago. We were leaving the gym. We both gained weight, so we're trying to lose. Well, I gained weight. She didn't gain any weight. She's fine. So we decided we're gonna lose weight. And I was cooking. We're leaving the gym. I was making meatballs on the grill. I make these healthy meatballs. And I had to chop. We already had the plans. I had to chop meat defrost in the sink. And for all the Italians in here, just so you know, I usually do veal, pork, and ground beef. But I can't get veal in LA because whatever animal gives you veal, I guess people treat like shit, so they don't fucking sell the animal, the veal. And I can't eat pork anymore because my wife met a pig at a petting zoo and met the pig's whole family. True story. And he was informing her how smart pigs are and they know when they're gonna get clipped. And now I gotta eat bacon behind a dumpster like a fucking crack whore. I'm blowing dudes for ham sandwiches now. So we're leaving the gym, and I we have plans. I'm gonna make the meatballs. So, she calls the audible. She sees the defense is in cover 2. She checks to run. For the 4 football guys in here. She just changed the plans. She just switched the plans. We had plans, and she just changed them. Because we're driving. She's like, you know what? I'm really hungry. Let's not cook tonight. Maybe you could cook tomorrow, whatever. Let's stop and get something to eat real quick. Right? And you fall for that shit. I'm like, all right, I can cook tomorrow. Where you want to go? Doesn't matter. I go, well, if you want to get something quick, babe, I just passed the Subway. We can bust a Yui if you want to get Subway. And right, here comes the look. Right? Now I'm the asshole. Really? You really want to eat at Subway? Like, that's all you eat is Subway. What is wrong? What are you, fucking Jared? Can we go somewhere different for once? Yes, we can. I'm willing to bet if I answered you like that, you would have said I snapped at you, but that's okay. We don't have to get Subway, fuck it. Let's go get pizza. You love pizza, let's get pizza. It's like, why would you suggest pizza? You know I love pizza, why would you suggest pizza? I go, because you fucking love pizza. What do you want me to do? That's all you eat. You're like a Ninja Turtle. I thought I married Donatello. My bad. Just trying to make you happy. Then she says this. I don't know what this word means. I know what it means, but I don't know what it means. She's like, let's go somewhere fun. You want to go to Chuck E. Cheese? Oh, no, wait. They serve pizza. And then like a dick, we're trying to figure it out. We're like, okay, you don't want Subway. You made that clear. Something healthy, something fun. Oh, babe, I got it. Chinese restaurant down the street. You love that place. It's healthy, it's fun. You walk in, it's like a bridge. Little cat waving at you. You want to go there? You like that place? Yeah, but it's always cold in there, and I didn't bring my sweater. I'm like, babe, listen. Just tell me where the fuck you want to go eat, or I'm going to crash this car into a tree, all right? I'm literally about 2 minutes from testing the airbags on this fucking thing. Just tell me what you want. And that's the problem. Nobody knows what you want. There's books written about, you don't even know what you want. You know what you don't want, I'll give you that. Women, you got a fucking black belt in what you don't want. If you're taking a 200-question test of what you don't want, pencils down, 5 minutes, A+, you're out the door. Nobody knows what you want. Spice Girls almost told us. Think about that. That song was a #1 hit for women, okay? They love that song. And if nothing encompasses what they want more, it's that fucking song. And ladies, you know how happy men were when that song came out? We're like, I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. We're like, I wanna zippy, dippy, zippy, 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 zappa. And women are like, yeah, that's what we want. You want us to spell it out for you? ZB, ZB, DB, ZB. Now go get it. So I'm like, baby, seriously, you got to tell me what you want, or I'm gonna kill us. Just tell me where you want to go. Now, you don't get a name of a specific restaurant, even a type of food you're in the mood for. What you do now is you start describing this imaginary restaurant that doesn't exist. You start describing shit that you're in the mood for right then and there, like we're a fucking leprechaun and we're gonna grant you a wish. She's like, well, it's a nice day. I thought you might want to go somewhere we could sit outside. I mean, God, it doesn't have to be romantic, but I don't know. Maybe something with like a nice patio. Like maybe something with like a fire pit and like Christmas lights. Like maybe like a Mexican Mediterranean type restaurant, you know, but they still have, like we could get mimosas and margaritas. But like, you know the ones where you sit on the floor with the pillow and they have like the finger bowl that you could do that, maybe a mariachi bands. Yeah, let's go there. And like a dick, we're driving around looking for this restaurant that only exists in Gryffindor or whatever, wherever fucking Harry the Wizard lives. And after an hour of looking, right, we hate each other because we're starving. And then we end up at Subway. I'm like, this is why we always eat here. I hate you, Jared. Just get me a veggie footlong. I'm like, well, what do you want on it? She's like, I'll tell you what I don't want on it. Black olives. And I'm like, I fucking knew that. Then you're standing in line like a dick, mumbling to yourself. You're like, man, I don't need this shit. I'm just trying to feed you. You know what I mean? I'll do the 5 years. I don't give a fuck, right? But as soon as the sandwich guy asks you what you want, you just morph into this hamster. He's like, can I help you? You're like, yeah, hi. Can I get a veggie footlong, please? No black olives, though. My wife really hates black olives. It's the weirdest thing. Like, the texture grosses her out. I mean, her grandfather's from Rome, and she don't eat black olives. And I'll take a BLT, please, but no bacon. Could you put it on the side? Because my wife's best friend's a pig. You get in the car. I'm like, ooh, you ever toss it at him? If you want to get stabbed in a Subway parking lot, just toss a sandwich at you later. You don't even have to toss it, just finger roll it. I'm like, here. She's like, oh my God, did you just throw that at me? I'm like, no, I finger rolled it. Then we're driving, she opens up the sandwich. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? She's rifling through the lettuce. Like, what are you doing? She's like, don't worry about what I'm doing. And I know what she's doing. She's looking for the problem. She's looking for the little renegade black olive that got caught in another condiment tray. And there it is on an onion string. And now she can't eat the sandwich because the olive texture touched everything and she's grossed out. Yep, been married 2 years now. Guys, I want to thank you all for coming out, man. I really do. Listen, if you didn't notice, there was a theme to this. But this is what I love about comedy, okay? Is that whenever we talk about relationships, it's, you know, anything romantic. It's either romantic movies, songs, but it's usually about when we first meet or when we break up. Right? What makes comedy so great, it's everything that leads to the breakup. Right? So I just want to leave on this note. No matter how happy or sad your relationships begin or end, just remember, it's important to keep laughing at all the in-between stuff. Hey, thank you guys so much, man. God bless you.